NDP Premier Rachel Notley has just hired a foreign-funded environmental radical named Tzeporah Berman to head up the oil sands advisory group to decide the fate of the oil sands. Now, Berman hates the oil sands. She wants them shut down. She's made it her life's work both during her time at Greenpeace and when she co-founded the radical anti-pipeline group Forest Ethics. And Berman thinks the children of oil sands and oil patch workers suffer because of the oil patch. It's true. Berman said it at least a couple of times. Just watch.
Divide families by drawing workers away from their families on both coasts and into Fort McMurray.
It is a tragedy that a generation of Canada's children are growing up on both sides of this coast, from Comox to Halifax, waiting for mom and dad to get home from Fort Mac.
We need parents home with their kids instead of flying to Fort McMurray.
So this woman uses someone else's kids and the sacrifices thousands of oil patch moms and dads make each and every day to pay the bills to attack them. This is about as low and scummy as you can get. Now, I'll do what other journalists don't do, and I'll disclose my bias, which most of you probably already know. I'm from the oil patch. Generations of my family are. And it's how I know Berman doesn't have a single clue what she's talking about. Having my husband working in the oil patch gave me the opportunity to be able to stay at home and raise my kids for 10 years. So yes, Tzeporah, I agree with you. Kids do need a parent at home. And I was able to be at home because of the oil patch. I'm grateful for that. My kids surely didn't suffer. They had one of us at home all the time, each and every single day. That's what those well-paying energy sector jobs do for children. It puts roofs over their head, food in their fridges, moms at home, and skates on their feet. But this is the left, though. They have absolutely no idea what men are supposed to be like anymore. Men are supposed to work hard and provide for their families. Men in the oil patch do just that. Now the left, they think men are supposed to be weepy, indistinguishable from women, cry in romantic movies, and drive egg-shaped cars. The left just can't understand that men might drive big trucks, work with their hands and their backs in the unimaginable cold just to give their kids a better life. What a time to be alive. Now, my well-adjusted oil patch kids and their well-adjusted oil patch kid peers don't need fairy godmother Tzeporah looking out for them. That's my job and the jobs of their parents. You know, people who actually care about these kids and, well, at least actually know them. Berman is someone who has campaigned for at least a decade to leave my children's father and the thousands of other Canadian fathers and mothers unemployed, ultimately reducing their children to living in poverty as the realistic end goal. She doesn't care about our kids. Rachel Notley just hired a woman who thinks the oil sands harms families instead of giving families stability and opportunity. There are enough unemployed moms and dads out there right now in Alberta who can tell Berman she's wrong. But we need to tell Rachel Notley that she's wrong too. We need to tell Rachel Notley to fire this foreign-funded forest ethics anti-pipeline activist. There is no way Berman should be co-chairing the oil sands advisory group, deciding the future of Alberta's energy sector. She's a fox in the henhouse. And that's why we at The Rebel are buying billboards to spread the message about who Berman is. If you can help out with our billboards, go to fireberman.ca and sign our petition while you're there. Let's get 100,000 names on it, one for every Albertan who has lost their job because of Rachel Notley's homegrown recession. One name for every person Tzeporah Berman spent her life trying to unemploy. For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.